Hi. Let's understand a very beautiful and very important concept of this chapter, and name of concept is subset. So child, subset means a part. Let's understand how do we represent subset in mathematical form. Let's take an example. Suppose we have two set. First is set A whose elements in roster form are P, T, S, and another set B whose elements in roster form are P, T, Q, G and S. So if you observe here, if you observe set A whose elements are P, T, S, let's see whether all elements of set A are present in set B or not. So if you observe in set A, if you observe P is present in set B, also T is present in set B, and also S is present in set B. That means we can say that all elements of set A are present in set B, and since all elements of set A are present in set B, we say that A is a part of B, or we can say that A is a subset of B. So remember child one thing, if two sets are given to us, that is set A and set B, if all elements of set A are present in B, we say that A is a subset of B, right? And this subset is denoted by a symbol, that is A. Then instead of writing subset, we'll put a symbol which looks like C, and there is a dash below that C. So basically this symbol is used to represent subset. So A subset of B. Now students, if you observe here, if you observe set B and set A, and if we just check whether all elements of set B are present in set A, no, because in set B there are elements which are Q and G which is not present in A. That means B is not a part of A. It means B is not a subset of A. So remember child one thing, two set will be given to us, set A and set B. If all elements of set A are present in set B, we say that A is a subset of B, else A is not a subset of B, right? Now, and this is a symbol of subset. Now, two very important property related to concept of subset. First note, it says that every set is a subset of itself. That means A is a subset of itself. That means A is a subset of A, B is a subset of B. Let's take an example to understand it properly. Suppose two sets are given to us, that is same, C is equal to 2, 4, 6, 18 and C is equal to 2, 4, 6, 18. That means we have written same set two times. Now if you observe here, all elements of this set C are present in this set C. That means C is a subset of C. Also all elements of this set C are also present in this set. That means we can say that C is also a subset of C. So we write C is a subset of C. That means every set is a subset of itself. Now next note, very important, is empty set is a subset of any set. Let's take an example. Suppose we take two sets, one set that is represented by D which does not contain any element, that means it is an empty set, and we'll take one set like E whose elements are A, B, C. Now if you observe that D does not contains any element and E contains some element, so D have nothing, E have something, and we know that nothing is always a part of something. So we say that D is a subset of E, and we can also say that D is an empty set denoted by that symbol phi. If you have understood that 0 and we put a small vertical line, so we say that that symbol phi is a subset of any set. So these 2 points are very important. So what is subset? If all the elements of set A are present in set B, we say that A is a subset of B, and this symbol is used to represent subset. And two important point, every set is a subset of itself and empty set is subset of any set.